may you never be a leper. May leprosy not come to the generation of your children. May leprosy not come to your children's children. May you not know a sickness that will separate you from your loved ones. In the name of Jesus. The first time I encountered the healing of a leper under the ministry was when I went to Bauchi for a crusade. And the young, zealous people of God that were in charge of mobilizing and advertising the crusade, they went and quoted, you know, that Gospel of St. Matthew, where Jesus Christ answered the disciples of John, go and tell John what you see. So they went and published it in radio and television. And they said, bring lepers. Yeah. How many of you have been that level of zeal? They even say, bring the dead, you know. Praise the Lord. And so this young man had the announcement on radio, because radio has a far-reaching effect, that lepers will be cleansed. And they did it both in Hausa and English. And I remember the NTA manager, when he saw the adverts being played, he went and that's the commercial manager, he stopped the adverts and said, these quacks are coming again, they will gather crowd and collect their money. So when I arrived Bauchi, they told me, I said, it's okay. So I went to NTA, I said, I wanted to see the commercial manager, not to quarrel with him. So I said, I introduced myself. I said, I'm from Sokoto. That time I was still in Sokoto. I said, I learned you stopped our adverts because you felt we are quacks trying to collect people's money. I said, maybe you are right. There are a lot of people that have come and deceived people. I said, but not all of us are quacks. I don't know why you stopped the adverts. But please, the crusade is starting tomorrow and I've arrived today. Do you have cameras? He said, yes. I said, do you trust your cameras and cameramen? He said, yes. So please send them to cover the first day of the crusade and let them come back and play for you. Maybe you will have a change of mind. He said, get out! I was not annoyed. I was not moved. I just said, just do that favor. He said, I will send them. You see that you people are quacks. So he sent his cameramen. Very first day of the crusade. The cameramen and their cameras were taken aback when the Lord Jesus Christ came into the meeting and told me some cases that were there to be healed on the spot. I didn't preach the gospel. I just prayed and I called those cases. And there was instant dramatic healing and we proved the cases on the spot. And they are cases that you can see. So the cameras captured it. They went back and played it for their boss because that was the agreement. The next day the man came. The commercial manager, he came. He said he wants to apologize for what he did. He said he saw that this thing is real. I said, oh, you believe your cameras? He's a Muslim. He said, I believe everything. They didn't edit anything. I saw it the way they brought it. I said, that's what Jesus does. He said, please, I have a request. I have a nephew. Since he was born, he has never heard or spoken. Can I go and bring him? From Gombe. I said, go and bring him. Make sure you bring him today. Rush, bring him. Jesus will heal him. And he brought the boy, and the boy was healed, and it became a testimony in their family. One of the sons of the emir of Bauchi was in that meeting, and he said, this thing they have told them about Christianity is not true after all. Now, if their people get to know this, so that leper boy came also for the meeting, but because it's a law that lepers are not to mix with the crowd, he was standing aloof. He came to the stadium. He was in the gymnasium. He saw the crowd. He didn't mix. I noticed on the first day, somebody was hanging around, looking at me as if he wanted to reach me, but there were protocols and everybody. I didn't say anything. On the second day of the meeting, the power of God came on him and threw him down where he was. And then, in his explanation, the third day he came and he said he had a testimony. And the third day he was wearing short knicker and he was wearing a shirt. And he now came and testified and said he had never mixed with crowd since the leprosy. That he had this on radio. He said, but that night, something like wind blew when they were praying. And it fell on him and he fell down. He stood up and found that all the manifestation of leprosy on his body had been wiped out. That was why that third day he wore short knicker, so that we could see his legs, see his hands. And when he said, I need amachu kututa neda meni. Bani shika chicken jamaa, manaji chera chicken radio. Che wani zai zoza a warkada mutani. So now I'm telling you what he said in Hausa. Sorry, you don't understand it. Praise the Lord. That he was afflicted with leprosy, but he had an announcement on radio that there's going to be healing for them. And he came, and this is what God has done for him. So that boy, the greatest joy he had was that now he can return to family, he can return to community.